Rube's Observations brought to you by Bradford White Water Heaters.
Things have been coming really easily for the Eagles. This is the first game they really faced some adversity. That's observation number one, how they dealt with it. Now, the second half in Detroit, Detroit scored some points, a little bit of adversity, but they were never in danger of really losing that game. You look at how things started Sunday against the Jaguars, 14-0 hole right off the bat. The conditions were terrible. If you were there, you know how bad it was. The wind was swirling. They had some injuries. Slay's out of the game. Now Malata's out of the game. This is all before the first quarter's over. So you want to see how a team responds in that situation. And I thought the Eagles responded to adversity beautifully. It's really the first time they faced it. I think that's when you really learn about a team. A.J. Brown said, in a way, it's good that that all happened because we learned something about ourselves. We learned that we know how to handle this. Observation number two, kind of related to that, was just specifically the conditions. Ball security was at a premium. We were saying before the game, whoever deals with the conditions better is going to win the game. And you saw, Trevor Lawrence had 5 fumbles. They lost 4 of them. Eagles had no fumbles. To have no fumbles in those conditions that were getting worse and worse as the game went on, that's remarkable. And that says a lot about the Eagles' preparation. This is a team that plays in bad weather. They practice in bad weather. If you're in the Northeast in an outdoor stadium, you got to be able to handle bad conditions. And they did that. And that kind of leads into observation number 3, which was the performance by Miles Sanders. Career highs with 27 carries and 134 rushing yards. Also had 22 receiving yards, 156 scrimmage yards. And Miles, again, did not fumble. I thought he ran really hard between the tackles. This is a different Miles Sanders than the guy we saw his first couple of years dancing around, trying to hit the big one. He just kind of hit it hard, up the middle, didn't fumble, held onto the ball. This is a guy that some people think is fragile because of all the injuries. 27 carries. It's the most since Shady in the snowball in 2013 against the Lions. So the last 2 times an Eagles running back had 27 carries is in really bad conditions, and Eagles won, and they were down 14-0 in both games. Interesting, isn't it? There's your Rube's Observations for this week.